President Trump has stepped up his attacks on 4 Democratic congresswomen after he was accused of being racist. He told them on Twitter that they should go back to the crime-infested countries they came from, even though 3 of them were born in the States. Theresa May is among a number of people who strongly criticised the president, but tonight he hit back, telling the congresswomen that if they're not happy in America, they should leave. Nick Bryant reports from Washington.
Donald Trump was at the helm of a Made in the USA business event today, showcasing the kind of economic nationalism that's become a selling point of his America First presidency. But it's his white nationalism that's caused the latest political storm. A racist Twitter attack aimed at 4 congresswomen of color, 3 of whom were born in the USA.
The President of the United States.
Go back to where you came from was the message of his tweets. Words he repeated from a presidential podium last used by his predecessor, Barack Obama.
If you're not happy here, you can leave. And that's what I say all the time. That's what I said in a tweet, which I guess some people think is controversial. A lot of people love it, by the way. A lot of people love it. But if you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave.
These are the women he's taken aim at, dressed in suffragette white during the president's State of the Union address. The Muslim congresswoman Ilhan Omar came here as a child from Somalia. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was born in New York, not far from the birthplace of Donald Trump.
He relies on racism, division, and anti-immigrant sentiment to consolidate power because he does not have a positive vision for the future of America.
I want you to know that you belong, that this is our country, and no amount of hate-filled bullying from the White House is going to change that. We're going to fight back together, and we're going to become stronger for it.
Downing Street called the president's language completely unacceptable. The men hoping to be its next occupant agreed, but stopped short of calling the Twitter attack racist.
If you're the leader of a great multiracial, multicultural society, you simply cannot use that kind of language about sending people back to where they came from.
I have 3 half-Chinese children, and if anyone, and they're British citizens, born on the NHS, and if anyone ever said to them, go back to China, I would be utterly appalled. And I would say something else. It is totally un-British to do that.
But applause on this side of the Atlantic for Donald Trump, and hardly any criticism from fellow Republicans. It seems he's trying to frame next year's presidential election and using America's angry racial fault line to do so.
Well, Nick is in Washington for us now, and he clearly doesn't think such comments are going to do him much damage.
Yeah, race has always been at the heart of Donald Trump's political business model. When he first made his political name, it was by claiming falsely that Barack Obama was not born in America. When he launched his 2016 presidential campaign, he did so with an attack on Mexican immigrants. This seems to be an attempt, Sophie, to make those 4 congresswomen the face of the modern-day Democratic Party. Now, his base will love it, those who attend the rallies. The question is, will it alienate moderate Republicans, people who in 2016 voted for him holding their noses, and primarily because they hated Hillary Clinton? This seems to be an attempt to create new hate figures. And what he seems to be asking is, which America do you want to be part of? My America or their America? What I can tell you with certainty is that no modern-day sitting president has used race so blatantly, so provocatively, so deliberately, and so divisively.
Nick Bryant in Washington, thank you.